Alright, I am going to use my KitchenAid to make some homemade noodles. This is a very simple recipe. I am doubling it in this video, but if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future cooking videos, and I have some very exciting things coming up within the next few months. So I'm going to be doubling the recipe, like I said. So I am putting 4 cups of all-purpose flour into my KitchenAid mixer. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a teaspoon of salt, and 6 eggs. And you're going to mix it together with a dough hook. It is easier if you start with the flat mixer, but I couldn't find mine. Once it turns into a dough, you want to switch over to the dough hook though. And it's going to be crumbly for a little bit. It is normal. Just keep on letting it mix. It will come together and it will be thick and very firm. Once it is all smooth and mixed together, you're just going to wrap it up in some plastic wrap and let it sit for at least 30 minutes. This will help make sure all of the egg is fully incorporated with the flour and will improve the texture a lot. Alright, now that that is done, I don't know how to say this, semolina flour. I use this to coat the noodles after they're cut. If you do not do this, they will stick back together. I learned this the hard way. So I'm going to put a little bit in my bowl before setting up my pasta roller and cutter with my KitchenAid. And I'm going to roll it out to a number 4 on my roller and then cut it into spaghetti shapes. And I'm going to drop it directly into that other flour to coat it. You cannot use all-purpose flour because the noodles will absorb all-purpose flour, but it will not absorb the semolina, or I don't know how to say it. It will not absorb that. And then when you cook the noodles, it gets really dense and will sink to the bottom of your water instead of just making the water really cloudy. Now I'm just going to keep repeating this until all of my pasta dough is used and coated in that flour. Then I'm going to get ready to freeze some for later use. finished, I'm going to make some of this, but most of it I'm going to freeze. So I'm putting it on a parchment paper lined tray, and I'm going to put little handfuls, like individual servings, and I'm just going to twist it so that when they freeze, they will freeze in one big piece. Then when I'm ready to cook it, I will just put the entire little nest into boiling water for about 2 minutes, and usually I just wait till the noodles are floating, because that's a pretty good implication that they are ready. If you are cooking them right away, it takes less than a minute to cook when they are freshly cut and not frozen. Enjoy!